Hello, so you guys, me Nazcan. Before the audio starts, I just want to say that it does cut out at some points because I was recording from my phone and, you know, it turned off at some points. But anyway, let's get this audio started.
All right. Yes, we wanted to complete out the rest of the story mode. Pretty much finish laying the foundation for everything, combat and etc. The rest of the friendship system. I don't know if y'all saw this because I've been posting it like semi around, but we're reworking the friendship system. When we're not exactly reworking it, we're just completing it. Um, but the friendship system pretty much is having its overhaul done. So we're just fixing a few things regarding that. And yeah. Okay.
And
Um
I don't know if y'all have seen, but Peach posted something on the chat these days. Just like I know, so you guys search it, okay? In the
yes.
chatting.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Um Additionally, I'm glad like someone had asked regarding like weaponry. Weapons will be wanted as a weapon, but either way, probably a no.
Okay, that was actually, you know what? One more question. When is
Mhm.
that like when are the Gulers gonna start spawning randomly? Because like I need a farm. Okay, I'm poor.
Okay, probably by the next update, but if we have everything prepared for like people to start using the new farming method, then they might just disappear sometime during the patch fixes. Sorry.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. Because moment combat is complete, that is anticipated to be y'all main farming method. So once it's done, y'all might be
Oh.
cooked. Yeah. Y'all might be
Okay,
cooked.
wait. I'm lucky go to that farming game. I mean fighting games. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, y'all be okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Y'all might get rocked a little bit in the beginning, but y'all will be okay.
All right. Okay, that's all what I have.
Okay. And then let's see. Sorry, Jade, I'm moving you off. Thank you for
No, that's
coming
okay. That's
to
okay.
answer. Okay. Next person I'm gonna be letting up is Azura Azura Moon. Azura Moon? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I was gonna say Azul. Hello.
Hello. Um,
Hi.
I was wondering if you guys were gonna add like more interactive mini games, for example, like arcades, like volleyball and sports stuff.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you asked this question. This is pretty much what the clubs are kind of meant to do. Like the clubs are kind of meant to be those mini games. Like in the upcoming updates, that's kind of what we have planned for it. So definitely I would say yes. So you don't gotta worry there. But there'll also technically like be an upcoming mini game coming. Like that would be the cooking class. And then we also have another mini game kind of anticipated to be added into the game. Since we won't really have classes in Erie High, it's just kind of clubs, but we are thinking about that, don't worry. We are.
Okay. Also, I have one more question.
Go ahead, my love.
Will there be like subspecies for like monsters?
So, yes, and I do wanna add one thing. I do wanna add to that. So with every like, technically in MV, there's only 7 monster races, but there is imagine it kinda like the LGBTQ, like, it's an umbrella term. So, like, certain things, like, when we say it's a vampire, like, certain monsters might still technically qualify as a vampire even though they're not actually a vampire, you know? It's the same
Yeah.
thing with, like, the undead. So, yes, there will be, like, some different, like, monster types. It'll just be they're underneath, like, an umbrella term, and that's kinda what it is.
Okay,
Alrighty.
thank you.
Thank you, my love. Sorry, I'm taking you out, but thank you for speaking. Okay, next! Kiki Lala. What a fun name, by the way. Is that Barbie as your profile pic? No, that's Princess Peach! That's way better! Come on up! Oh my gosh. Hello.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. I am so glad. I am so happy. You're one of my favorite developers and I've been playing the game ever since it came out. Oh my god. I am so happy. I have several questions. The
Go
first question
ahead.
is about the dorms. Are there going to be dorms in the high school or is it just going to be about the storyline?
Oh
Oh
my
my god, that's
god.
a great question. That's a great question. Oh my god.
I have been so hyped. I've been so hyped the minute that Monster High came out, and I was like, I saw the high school, and I was like, oh my god, there has to be dorms. There has to
I'm
be like a
laughing. Oh my gosh, you came with the perfect energy. I love you. Okay. Literally a ray of sunshine.
Okay, so let me go ahead. Vivi, do you want to answer that? Because you sounded excited. I'll let you answer it if you want.
Yes, yes. Can I actually say what we have been working on?
Yes.
I would.
Okay.
Oh,
We have been working on a complex building system. A complex with can I say what it has? Can I say what it has?
Go ahead, babes.
Okay, it's complex because it has walls, windows, paths, it has furniture. It is close to can I name the game? Or will I get sued by you, Peterino doll?
Think we can name the game, but you know, a very popular, like it starts with a blocks, like very popular. Yes.
Yeah, it's close to that. It's close to that
Yes.
building system,
so
okay? That
so it's
game,
like a.
yeah.
Are we gonna have like an apartment complex, or is it gonna be like? I'm not gonna lie, apartment
So
complex would be cute though.
I'm glad you asked that because we've kind of been stumped on that as well, kind of how the progression should be. Because my thought process is I really do want y'all to have dorms, but I'm thinking like because the player, like as the story mode continues, the player ages out of high school. That's what happens. That's why, that's why I didn't want y'all to kind of stay in the dorms. You age out of high school, but granted, there is meant to be another campus made in the future, like it's supposed to be a more so a college sort of campus rather than it be high school. It's kind of meant to be a college campus. So you could still technically keep the dorm,
Ooh.
but the player is meant to age up and like go somewhere else like with the story in mind. That's why I keep telling people like I didn't plan for there ever to be like a class system
Oh,
like Princess Game
someone.
that I won't name, but I didn't plan for there to be like a
Oh,
class system.
shade.
Yeah.
Also,
So
also, yeah, someone just asked if the stuff in the shop when we do have stuff is gonna be pricey. So that's why I just wanted to
so
butt in and say.
where you're meant to buy like the items like accessories for like your dormitory, it's kind of meant to be like there will be the night market, like the boat night market. I saw someone mention that too, like they mentioned like what's the boat night market for, that's what it's for. And also like the student like store, that's also what it's meant for. It kind of has like it's similar to the town, it kind of has a random rotation of different items and stuff, but the student store will have like majority of all that thing, all those things. So that's kind of like what's it's intended for. But what I'm thinking right now is like we might start off with dorms and then later on we'll add like apartments. That's kind of our thought process. So
Also, I have two more questions.
go ahead, my
Firstly,
love.
with the demon tail, like this is my personal opinion. I think the demon tail and all the other tails like the Wolverine, the someone just asked about roleplay plans. Are there be able to roleplay in MonsterVerse?
Yes, roleplay is kind of meant to be open ended. We're gonna give y'all roleplay tools because we do have so many roleplay animations. Like we're gonna give y'all roleplay tools eventually. Because Envy has a very specific direction in mind, we kind of forget like about roleplay, but you are allowed to just roleplay however. The game itself won't stop you. It's kind of a part of like the sandbox aesthetic with MV, like being
All
able to
right.
just be out there.
Oh, also, I was about to get back to my question. With the demon tail, the Wolverine, the wolf tail, all the tails and such, will they be animated like the cat tail?
Yes, they're all animated. I did mention this earlier in the in the little dev panel. We've been had this animated. We just forgot to add them. So we'll be adding them in the next update. We just forgot them.
Right. And one more thing before I get off because I know that there's other people. Um, can we romance with the NPCs? Like
Well,
like you know how there's like since we have like a friendship meter or like a
yes.
friendship thing on there, will they be
Mhm.
able will we be able to like love the NPCs?
I'm glad you asked this question because this is something I always like to clarify. All of the NPCs are set as minors for that specific reason. You are never allowed to
Okay.
romance them. Ever.
I
All of them are
I
children.
just
Even when those NPCs, because the NPCs do age up and they have a canonic adult age, you're not allowed to romance them at all.
all right,
you
perfect. I
because you
wanted
technically like it's I said it that way specifically even with like because I remember somebody like not you or anything, I'm not playing this is you. I remember somebody
of
had
course.
asked, they were like huge hug. I always give a huge hug to them. Anyways, the Dragon Investors, their items will be coming into the game sometime soon. I'm not sure if it'll be coming in the link of mini patches, but it'll most likely be coming relatively soon since we've been on working with that. The same with a few Angel Donator items. This is another rank of donators who assist with the making of the game. So yeah, Dragon investors are not boosters. Dragon investors are Kofi donators. The Kofi has long been shut down, so you don't even need to worry about that. There's no way to become a donator at this point. Onward, it can't happen ever again. Yeah, it's done, y'all. It's done. But yeah, that's kind of what happened there. All right. So I want to go ahead and talk about some of the things that y'all can be expecting in this next update. We haven't fully decided what the date will be. We wanted to do June 13th because it's a weekend, and we were like, oh, a weekend would be fun. But I'm high key feeling like it should be June 19th because June 19th is more significant to the lore of the game. It's far more significant. So I feel like we might move it to that date. If we do have a date move, we will let it be known. It'll also be updated in the update log in game and etc. So y'all will be alerted whenever that will happen. And in case y'all don't know what Juneteenth is African American Independence Day. It's whenever well, enslaved African Americans were freed from their bonds during slavery. So just so y'all know, Juneteenth, great day. Happy holiday. Yeah, I say it's a happy holiday, so we might move it to then. We might move to then, because it's very significant to the lore, ironically. So, if we do end up moving it to then, we'll let you know. And I'm also going to see about having some items made specifically for that day and maybe having a redeemable code for that day specifically, but it's very important. Anyways, but if there's a change, we'll let you know. Additionally, it's also Pride Month, a lot of good things happening that month. So, we have a smile on. Anyways, that's kind of the main things that we'll be working on during that time frame. Just so y'all can kind of have an understanding. But I'm gonna be going down the list of the things that you can be expecting in this up and coming update. With some of the things that you should be expecting to see. One of the first things I want to announce is two things. Because I did mention it prior. It is mounts and it's also pets. Those are the two things you can be expecting in the major update coming sometime in June. You could be expecting it then. Pets is obvious. Yes, pets. Obviously, you can't purchase pets because by that time, well, we'll see. We'll see. But pets are meant to be like sort of a lucky drop. If you end up getting a pet, they're great for you. It depends on how the mobs feel. It depends on them. Um, Mounts is also an additional thing that we will have. As you can notice, MV has a lot of walking in it. There is no shortcuts unless you have VIM, and even with that, VIM doesn't let you teleport directly everywhere. The whole point of that was because we wanted to add in pets. VIM does get their own custom mount. That mount will be able to run other players over. It won't affect their health or anything, but it will run them over. It will run other people over. So if you do have VIM, you will be able to inconvenience people. That is the plan with it. Additionally, I will also show y'all what that looks like. Because we've had this made a while ago as well, and I kind of want y'all to see it. because Theo never got to have his beautiful mount ever shown. Additionally, with things relating to the town, again, town may or may not be coming in this next update. For that, it is unclear for now. But some of the things I want to let y'all know relating to the town is the town has a very specific functionality. The town has boutiques, it has clothing pieces. Some of those are limited time only. It's a rotating shop. Think of it similar to Grow a Garden. In that case, it's a rotating shop. It's very random chance. So some of the items and etc. will change or be different or whatever. It might not always be the same. I just kind of wanted to let everybody know that a lot of the animated hairs y'all saw will only be purchasable in the salon in the town. The
Mhm.
same with like clothing pieces. Some clothing pieces will be animated a specific way and it'll only be able to be purchased in the town. The town has a lot of very specific items, so you cannot get them unless you purchase them in the town.
Mhm.
So if anybody asks you or asks me if they're like, "Oh, where did you get that snake hair?" You could say I got it while I was in the town.
And on top
Go
of that, it's beautiful. On top
Yes,
of that, it's
very
just
beautiful,
beautiful.
very cute.
Mhm.
Let me also let y'all see. I'm going to have this here. This is what the VIM mount looks like. So y'all can kind of see what that visually would look like there. Um, but yeah. So the VIM mount, it's a huge carriage. You will be able to run other people over. The it's not out now. It's not out now. This is for the future update. I'm just letting y'all be alerted about what will be coming to this next update and etc. Now, additionally with pets, like I mentioned before, pets is something that will be added into the game. It's kind of random chance. There is a pet shop in the town. It's similar to all the other functionalities. The town will have like very specific pets available or very specific eggs available that you'll have to hatch and you won't know what's in it. But yeah, pretty much there will be pets added into the game and etc. Um, Additionally, I should let y'all know for all the lovely artists who make concepts, who make designs, who have literally contributed to the community in the best way, we are looking at it. We will have a ticket made for you if we like one of your concepts. A great example is Melon Mari. Some of the pets we plan to add in the game is Melon Mari's concepts. So I just want to make it clear. Community members, if you're interested in having stuff made, obviously, we will see your stuff whenever we're looking around at the Discord, or if you're posting it on TikTok, make sure to ping us or Twitter, ping us, just so we can see that stuff because we can't see it unless you ping us. So if you do have something very specific you kind of thinking about like having added into the game or etc., please make sure to ping us so we could see those things. But yeah, um, anyways, on to the next other things that we'll be adding. As I mentioned before, it will be parts of the story mode. I know some people may or may not have seen some of the hidden Easter eggs that we added into the game. I know players are searching for the hidden QR code. All I can say is the QR code will be easy to find. The moment the rest of the story mode is released, you will be able to see where the QR code is. Burgess, if you're here, you're gonna be so upset because I did put it in a really obvious place, and I feel bad because you're gonna be so upset it was there.
So if you're here and you find that,
Sorry, babes. But yeah, when the rest of the story mode is released, I also want to share a few things because well actually let me not. I need to keep my mouth shut. Um I will share those things whenever the rest of the story mode is released. Just know I am beyond excited for it too. I've been so ready for everybody to see that. Um, I've been so ready. Um, y'all will be able to see kind of MonsterVerse from the vision I have. Additionally, we'll be adding one more thing that's kind of meant to help newer players but also old players. We're gonna be adding save files. I only want to add 3, but I'll see what community feedback is if the community wants more than 3 save files. But basically, you could save one version of the game and then start completely anew in a different save file if that's what you want to do. So that's kind of what I want to have done because we are reworking the entirety of the game from start to finish. So the way the tutorial is done will be different. The way the combat is done will be different. So I kind of want to give players the ability to replay it the way it was kind of meant or intended. And that will kind of be what happens there. Yeah. So that's kind of what we plan to do, and stuff like that. So, Lily, I'm glad you asked this question. Will we get a combat arena? So, anything relating to the competition mode, that will be worked on after we complete everything for this upcoming update. Don't you worry there, because everything related to the competition, I've been thinking about it a lot more, and I'm gonna start having the devs start working on that if we're on time. So, don't worry there, babes. Like, I've already been thinking about that. I've been thinking about it for a very long time, just so we can have that in mind. Additionally, I want to mention some of the items that will be coming out in this next update. I know y'all seen parts of the sneak peeks, but we are going to be having a whole bunch of different summer collection items come out, like different mermaid or siren pieces, some cute little summer beach themes. I also want to mention that the NPCs themselves will be rocking different looks. NPCs are meant to have like specific seasonal items. And when I mean NPCs, I do mean the story mode NPCs. This does not apply for club leaders. Club leaders remain stoic. They're wearing the same musty, crusty outfit. Sorry. They're wearing the same fit. So, just so it's clear, um just so it's clear to y'all, the story mode characters, they sometimes do change clothing. Y'all will start seeing Skella walk in her rotation. All of the story mode characters do have a walking rotation, so you will start seeing them like actively move around the campus. They'll go into places, they'll change clothes, like they'll say very specific things if you're interacting with them at a specific time, and etc. This also applies to how this will affect the friendship. If you're trying to gift Maya, for example, like if Maya's on the toilet and you're trying to talk to her, Maya is not going to like any gift you give her. She's not going to like it. um, Skella is Skella is not exactly friendly either way. But Skella is a very busy girl because Skella is the vice president of the Student Disembodiment Council. Skella will be heavily annoyed with you for a majority of the day, so try to catch her at a good time. Skella would not be friendly. When you finish the story mode, Khalil will be going to Erie High. Khalil currently does not attend Erie High. You will learn why he transfers over by the end of the story mode. You will learn very quickly why he transferred. And if you wanted to know why, it starts with the Skella. It starts with the Skella. He just switches schools to go wherever his crush is. It's so fast. So, if you're wondering what happens there, you won't see Khalil in the campus until you complete the rest of the story mode. He only switches after you completed it because he meets Skella near the end of the story mode. So that's what happens there. So there's a quick switch. Uh, Additionally, there's a few other things I wanted to go over really quickly. A kind of share. Let me make sure I'm on the right thing because I'm just looking through the mirror. Sorry, y'all. I apologize. And then I'm going to let the developers kind of share their point of views and how they feel. Because I know they've been wanting to talk to you guys, and we've silenced them. Out of everybody that's actually been
Oh
silenced, it
God,
really has been the devs. They've been
can I
silenced.
say something?
Now, anyways.
Oh.
Go
Oh,
ahead, Vivi. Go ahead. Go ahead, girl. Go.
Okay, I just want to say that
Mhm.
thanks for the patience again, and it's something that I'm oh my god, I'm like extremely excited for this update, and actually every single time I think of it, it kind of makes me want to cry in a good way
Yes.
because I feel like it's finally like it's we're finally showing exactly what we are here for. I feel like this update is gonna be like the first step of actually us standing up and walking. Um and I'm so happy that everything is finally working out. We finally are working with the right people. And I feel like everything is aligning, and all the fans giving us support just makes it even better. And if I want to say something about this next update, farm Ghoulers.
Yes,
Okay, or
farm. We
buy.
are making sure none of y'all are rich anymore. We're removing
Yeah.
all the Ghoulers around like the maps, like all the excess. We're gonna have them randomly spawn. Because y'all are gonna have to use the actual farming methods intended for the game. No more! The rich stay rich! Y'all keep getting richer! Y'all don't need that money! Y'all don't
Exactly.
need it!
But
If I'm broke,
honestly, if
you
I'm
broke.
being
Y'all don't
honest,
need
Period.
that
collecting
money!
If I'm broke, you
collecting
broke.
Ghoulers is not gonna make sense after this update. Like it's just not gonna make sense because
Man, the rich stay rich! Oh my
Right.
god!
Like
There's
if you
people
want to
here
be
with
rich,
300,000 Ghoulers!
I got people in
Just
the millions. What are you
wealthy
talking
for
about?
no reason! Man,
Yeah.
y'all don't need
yo,
2 million. Y'all
$2 million.
don't even
it
need
would not
that.
it will not make sense collecting Ghoulers after this update. Like y'all are gonna be like, oh, what are those Ghoulers on the floor? I'm gonna just pretend I don't see it. Like
Yeah.
you're
Some of
gonna have
those people
farming
got rich during
methods.
the bug, like when we first released combat. Some of y'all shouldn't even be rich. Y'all
Oh.
got it. Like y'all shouldn't even have the money. Y'all shouldn't even have it. Not complaining. Everyone
But
acting
yeah.
shocked that we don't
Mhm.
want people walking around with millions.
But yeah, farm for the next
I'm
update
sorry.
because it's a lot of new content. Go ahead, Nini.
Yes, there's
Say
gonna be a
Oh,
lot of
married
new
them.
content. I plan to make the next items in the shop. I'm gonna make the next items added in the shop like over 1 million. I need to make sure y'all have a whole bunch
Yeah.
of shit to buy. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure. Y'all need to be silenced. I'm sick of y'all having wealth. I'm sick of the wealth gap. What about the poor people, huh? Why do I have
Speaking
only
of the poor
4,000
people.
Ghoulers in my own game, but there's people with 4 million, huh?
Right, girl, I'm broke as hell. Can I get some?
Right,
I want some money.
right.
Like,
The rich get richer, and it's wrong.
speaking
It
about
is
the rich.
wrong.
actually, Nini, because you asked for more, I'm going to join the studio right now and I'm going to open your data and I'm
Oh.
actually gonna remove all your Ghoulers.
Oh. Like I had any to begin with. Let's go. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna be adding a whole bunch of stuff to the shop. Additionally, the shop will be updated. We're gonna be adding an archive to the shop so people can see like what items will be disappearing. Because eventually, you guys, the beta ghost set will disappear. And when it does, we will be posting like the animation that we made for the set like a while ago. The animator's been wanted to have that shown, but we just never did. So we're gonna eventually be removing her, and it will be replaced with my developer set. You'll be able to get a Peacharina doll set, so you'll be
Yay.
able to get that. But yeah. So kind of the main things that will be going on there. We're just gonna be making sure to have the game balanced, which is why we're adding a whole bunch of items, a whole bunch of wealthy items. So everybody kind of has the same amount of Ghoulers in preparation for whenever the whole player voting will happen. And if you're wondering what the player voting is, the destined time where we all vote to see if trading will be added to the game. So we will all vote. This is just in preparation for that. So I just want to make sure everybody's equal. So we're going to be making sure that everybody's kind of at that point. The NPCs will be pitching to y'all. It will be a whole campaign season, by the way. When that time comes, the NPCs will pitch to you. So, anyways, I want to go ahead and continue telling y'all a few things. So, also additionally, with this next update, we will be adding the season wings. I know so many people asked about them. They're like, "Where are they?" Because y'all kind of already know that we have a stigma against wings and why we like why we don't have them available in the game. Wings are the rare item of the game. They're the rarest items. They're only meant to come like once for the season and etc. The wings are meant to be hard to obtain, but you are able to fly with the wings. You're also able to travel even if you don't have the IM. You can like instantly travel. You'll be able to fly with them. You'll also be able to attack with the wings. You'll be able to do all three. So that is what the wings are meant to do. Just so y'all kind of know. Next Next thing, this might seem small, but this is very important. By this next update, we will be adding in the timer that indicates the end of season 1 for VIM, and also in general, the end of the season for vampires. So y'all will finally get that. I also just want to let y'all see the season title because it is beautiful and I kind of want y'all to be aware of it. This is our lovely season title. It is season 1 vampires. This season will not end before we finish it, adding a few other sets and accessories, kind of meant to reflect this season. In case y'all didn't know, each season reflects a different culture, along with a monster type. The monster type that we have is vampires, but the culture that's kind of meant to be embodied in this season is North American culture. So we will be adding it, and I'm just letting y'all know we will be adding in an Indigenous American, North American collection soon. We will be adding that along with like a few other different like North American cultures that are around. I just want to make sure they're added in because this is the season for it. That's kind of what's going on. Because I know some people asked me why we added excuse me if I butcher the name, Dia dos Muertos like collection, along with like a few
Dia de
different,
los Muertos.
yeah.
Dia de los
So
Muertos.
yeah, we added in like a few different collections kind of based around those seasons. If you wanted to know why, that's why. This season is based on North American culture, so we're adding in specific North American cultures, and etc. Um Lily, I don't know why, but your questions is always the first ones I see. I don't know if that's just how the chat loads for me. Quick question: is there a limit to the seasons? And if so, what happens when we reach the end of all seasons? Technically, there is a limit to the season. There is 7 seasons planned, but I do plan to add in betweens because I do want to add like subspaces because the world is huge and there's a whole bunch of different fucking cultures. The world is fucking huge. Excuse my French, sorry. I don't know if some people have a thing with cursing, but I curse a lot. Apologize for that. But there is technically 7 seasons. Each season is meant to reflect a different continent. Obviously, Antarctica won't be included in that. It will be a split between Asia. So it will kind of be like West Asia and East Asia kind of split in that regard, but that's kind of how the split's meant to be. Or it will be focused more so on Oceania in that regard. Okay. Next thing is additionally in this upcoming the next major update, we'll be adding the disability items, which we're so excited to add. Oh my god, I'm so excited to add them. So we'll be adding in the disability items into the next update just so people kind of know and they're not confused. The disability items will be in the shop and I don't want anyone to be alarmed that they're in the shop. They'll be really cheap in the shop. They'll be like 20 gulars, like no joke. The reason why it's done that way is in case like there's bad actors or people who tries to join the game and use them for like bad reasons. There's kind of like a layer, like a little step they have to do before they get to it. That's kind of the intent behind it, but it'll literally be dirt fucking cheap. It's like 20 gulars. So in case anyone had any questions about that, we'll also be going ahead and adding in the rest of the monster parts that we leaked so long ago. I know people had questions about like why they weren't added in. The long story short is, y'all, we just forgot. That's that is the truth. We just forgot. We forgot. So they'll be added in there. I remember someone asking me, they were like, "So when does the werewolf tale get an animation?" I was like, "It's not a game." They were like, "No." I was like, "Oh."
Oh, girl.
Like we straight up just forgot. Like so it'll be added in then. Sorry y'all. We'll add it. That's what it'll go. Okay. Additionally, you guys, in case you didn't know this, all the weapons have a rarity system. There's a common, so common would be like the stick that everyone has, but there'll be like different rarity systems for the weapons. There is additionally legendary weapons for the game. Just so y'all know, there is legendary weapons. You won't be able to collect any of those weapons from normal mobs. Normal mobs, they won't be able to drop anything past like a rare item unless they're like a super high rank mob. But again, like there's a very low chance you run into a mob like that. But overall, legendary weapons they can only be dropped by the bosses. There is only 2 bosses in game. Khalil doesn't really count as a boss. He's kind of like somebody you just beat up, like Daisy. Y'all kind of suck. Just so y'all know, like, I
Oh.
don't think y'all know the canonic lore of you as the player. You as the player, like, you kind of suck. You've beat up 2 people in one day. This is all, like, canonically speaking, this is all one day. This is all orientation day. This is all the first day of school. You beat someone up. You beat up Daisy, first of all. You jumped Daisy. You jumped Daisy. Like, it was not self-defense. Y'all jumped Daisy. You beat up Maya's brother. You get on Skella's nerves. Like, you're kind of bad people. I just kind of like you as the players. Like, don't blame Skella. Like, yes, Skella did make y'all do that, but don't blame her, okay? Skella scammed Daisy, but that ain't have nothing to do with her. Like, why y'all just listen to her? Why y'all listen to her when she said go beat up that random girl? Like, y'all just listened? Like, what's your problem? You didn't even. No, she did not attack y'all first. Daisy called for Skella and then y'all started beating her up. Like, it's wrong. I just wanted I just wanted to let y'all know. I just wanted to let y'all know. Y'all dead wrong for that. Anyways, sorry. Dead wrong. Anyways, the player is canonically like low-key evil. But yeah, y'all will see some walk cycles. I also want to let y'all know about this one little thing. Y'all may not ever know what I'm talking about, but if you end up finding it in the game, I'm so excited for y'all to find it. If you ever find Nocturna's storybooks, boy oh boy, do you have something in store for you, boo. If you ever find it, you will be finding they will be placed around Vampire Manor whenever you're able to have access to them in the game. So yeah. Okay. Simon,
Yay!
Simon the Swifty, I'm so glad you asked that. Is the fair coming to MV? We are planning to add the fair, not currently in our roadmap lineup. The way the roadmap is set up, we're gonna have mini patches. So we'll have tiny little mini patches where y'all will suddenly see the alleged profile system that never existed, by the way, just show up one day. The
Oh
same
my
with the rest of the
god.
combat. Like,
What do
y'all
you
will
mean profile
suddenly see it,
system?
but just so y'all know, it never existed. It
What do you
never
mean profile
existed.
system? That doesn't
What
exist. Oh my
profile
god.
system? You
No,
guys,
what is a profile
Oh.
system? I don't know what that
there's
means.
no profile system in Bossing Say.
Yeah, y'all
There's
saw nothing.
girl.
Y'all saw nothing.
There's no profile
Where we
system
see
in Bossing Say.
whatever going
Yeah, there
on.
is
Golly.
no profile system.
Yeah.
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 Like, that's in your head. The schizophrenia is getting to y'all.
Can I
There's no profile system
can
in
I answer a
Bossing Say.
Never
question?
existed.
Hi.
Before we answer questions, let me just finish
Oh yeah.
saying what the intended roadmap is. But yeah,
Okay,
y'all will see those things just pop up throughout the week, or it'll be sometime this week or next week, because we're gonna be constantly running bug fixes and patches. So y'all will also be seeing new codes just pop up. It'll be like patch 06 or patch 07. Just show up there.
Six
So
seven.
yes. So if you
oh,
see them, then yeah,
like
super
6 and 7.
exciting. 6, 7. Oh my god.
Six
Oh my god, silly number. We're grown adults.
7. Grown adults.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
At your big age.
big age. Ooh, who big
Yeah.
age?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Just big.
Grown adults, by the way.
Ooh, coming. Ooh.
Just letting it be known. Meaning you just became Unk.
Oh, wow. I don't like think about that.
Has always been, by the way.
Oh, coming from the unk. I don't want to hear it. Yeah.
Like, um but yeah, so that will be going on, and then whenever this update comes out, we will this is all the stuff that I mentioned to you is stuff planned for this next upcoming update sometime, whether it be June 13th or June 19th, which we might be moving it to June 19th. If we make that change, it will be announced. Do not worry, we will be announcing it, so no freak out there. um Second thing is, moving after that, we're gonna start working on clubs, working on
Yay.
competition mode, and etc. That will be the next thing worked upon. You can expect that major update coming around in July, so you could expect it then. Somewhere in that time frame. Again, if the date changes with that, There will be announcement regarding that, so don't worry. Someone said our timelines. Someone said we release updates like HBCUs.
Oh.
Not the clock.
Ooh.
Y'all are ghetto.
Ooh. Oh.
Yes, we do. Okay, and this is a black and brown team. This is a black and brown team. Yes, we do.
Mi gente latino.
Oh, girl.
It's funny.
No.
I did not expect to be gagged like that. You're right. And anyways, but yeah, go ahead, Didi. We're gonna be answering questions, so we will be pulling people up if you want to raise your hands. We will pull some people up. But also, Nini, I'm gonna let you read questions as well.
Yay! Okay. Because I saw one and I kind of want to explain something, so it like, so it kind of like answers a lot of questions. So I saw a lot of people asking about like certain like monsters. Okay, so wow, I can't speak. Okay, the seasons go in order of all the monsters. So it's vampires, like were creatures, undead, fae, then evangelicals, sea creatures, and then dragons. Yeah,
Yes.
it'll go in order like that, guys. So yay!
You guys, the way these seasons are planned, the seasons are meant to have like huge gaps in between. Like when there's a season update, there is planned to be like a huge gap because that's story mode. The game surrounds the entirety of the story mode, so that's kind of what will be going on. With each season, it will low key, not even low key, it will low genuinely like double in
Low
length.
genuinely. No. No.
It will like double in length. It will. It will. It will double in length. So for season 2, clubs are kind of a part of season 2. Season 2, you will be doing were monsters, and that's also where you will meet the trio, which is Zia, Nana, and Raya. You will be meeting them. Which is Perfect Harmony. You will be meeting Perfect Harmony. I know y'all seen parts of them. You'll be meeting the girls finally. And the girls will have a lot to say to you because Zia has some things to say about how you even got to MonsterVerse because she'll recognize you. She'll be like, "Hey, you're that girl who died." What? Like, she's gonna clock you. She's gonna be like, "Oh, like, didn't you?" Thanks for saving my life and all, but she gonna be like, "Didn't you die?" Like she's gonna bring it up. She's gonna bring it up. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to let y'all know kind of the intent or the thought process for that. Like with the seasons, each season has like an accompanying theme that's going to be following the story mode. The story mode kind of will double in length. There is side stories for each season. So this season, season 1, as it's coming to its conclusion, we will be adding the side stories kind of in the after mini updates. So y'all will be seeing side stories where you're able to build friendships with different characters. An example is like Alara. Y'all haven't met her yet, but y'all have definitely seen her.
Well, yeah.
You've definitely seen her.
Wait, I'm gonna read this last question because low key I gotta go. Yup, let's go.
Oh,
Yeah. I
go
got
ahead.
for a little bit. Yeah.
Oh.
So this person's been asking a lot, but they want to know if we're gonna ever add a gender neutral body. So it's like more inclusive to those who don't want to use a hyper feminine or hyper masculine body type. But yeah, I'm gonna let you answer that. I'm gonna head out. Bye bye.
That is a great question. The long story short for right now and how the bodies are kind of set up, we technically have 4 body bases and then we make 4 different versions of the same item. Like, that's how it's done. If we add a new one, we will let people know if we add a new one. I kind of want to see if we can use some of Roblox's features in the future. I kind of want to see if we can do that because I'd be really curious to kind of work with Roblox's features and see if we could upload the body base so y'all could kind of manipulate the height, y'all could manipulate the weight and etc. So we'll see, honestly. We'll see, hopefully. That's the goal. All right. And then rest of my lovely HR, is there any questions y'all want to read before I let people up? Because I'm gonna let people up and BKX questions that way. Is there any you want to read? Tiago, what question you wanted to read? Can I have a doubt? So no. Kat, Vivi, any questions y'all want to read?
Hold on, there's so
No, not for
many.
me.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Somebody asked, will we have like powers, like elemental powers? Uh, I think we mentioned that before that all the powers in game are connected to the weapon, right? So
Yes.
it will come with a new combat system.
Yes. They're technically like you won't have just a base elemental power. It's all in connection to a weapon. So if you're holding a very specific weapon, that weapon might have a very specific power. This will become more abundantly clear as we get on to like different seasons and you get different weapons from different mobs. Currently, the mobs are all based around vampire as aesthetics. So the weapon type, like it'll be like blood sort of focused VFX and kind of how the attack will be. It'll be kind of blood based, but the next season it might be focused on transformation and etc. If you're asking about finishers, we do have ultimates. Sorry, I just saw that question. I had to answer it. We do have ultimates in the game. We have a shit ton of ultimates. Go ahead. Kat, is there any question you want to answer? Because I know there's quite a few.
No, not right now. Sorry, I'm trying to work on some things.
Okay, you're fine then, honey bun. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start letting people up. Before I do, there is one question that somebody asked that I want to answer. Someone had asked how long will a season take? It depends on the season and what's being added into it. This next season, I really want to have a lot of music involved, so I want to start working with a lot of different like indie artists or people who want to have their music like evolved, because the next season has a lot to do with perfect harmony and you will be seeing a lot of like different cutscenes with music and a lot of things involving music along with acting as well. So that's kind of how I want it to be. And that's kind of like my thought process. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let some people up. The first person I'm letting up is you, darling Jade. Hi.
Hey,
Welcome.
thank you. Okay, so one very, very serious question. Is that Skella arm weapon still in the question, or
You wanting Skella's arm as a weapon still?
is
I
that
mean,
out of the question?
I mean, Skella herself, probably not. Because with the story characters, the whole thing with them, because with Quest, you can technically only get part of their outfits. That's the intended plan. But with their personalized quests, they have personalized quests. So, um, shitty ass
This-
shitty ass fucking features coming to the game. That's all we do.
oh my god,
Like
this
we
is
just
so
be having
funny.
fun doing nothing but fucking that. Like genuinely. Okay, but K clocked the shit out of us.
Yeah, listen.
I did not expect that clock. The same way that one girl clock like literally gagged me when she said, y'all have the same scheduling as a HBCU. Okay, girl. Like, why the clock?
It's something that I missed.
Cinnamon, when is the Mardi Gras and Lunar New Year sets coming out? The plan for those to come out is either sometime this week, because we do have someone finishing the work on that. It's planned to come out like sometime this week. So when they are releasing, it'll be announced. Don't worry, honey bun. We'll have it announced. It'll be a part of our update log. Oh, unicorn is not immediately to Maleficent. Okay, but yeah. And then I want to mention some stuff about Tiara Tales because someone asked a really cute question. They were like, is
Hey.
Tiara Tales connected to Monsterverse? And all I could say is Tiara Tales is kind of meant to be like, it's supposed to be like fantasy, like very like girly fantasy, but think of like Crystal My Little Pony Empire. Like that's the aesthetic of Tiara Tales. That's what it is aesthetically. You know? Like I hope that makes sense. Like that doesn't seem crazy. Like that's how it is. Like it's aesthetically that. Yeah, whoever said so lolly rock, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what it is. And the ruler of Tiara Tales, or the kingdom, which is called Etheria, is our lovely girl, Alluria. If you don't know who she is, she's that lovely purple fairy who's made of crystal. Um, Honestly, like, I do want to share a little bit about the lore regarding Alluria because it's really funny to me. Because she looks way different than what she is. Alluria, before I even touched RK2, this was her lore before I even touched it. Alluria is canonically a tyrant. She is canonically that. That's what she is. She's canonically a tyrant. You are part of the noble class, and that's why you don't deal with anything that happens in RK2. But Alluria is canonically a bad person. No, y'all work with her. Y'all work with the big evil. y'all work with the big evil. She's she's a tyrant. And you work right alongside with her, boo. Y'all don't check her. Oh yeah, and then also the Halos. The Halos in the game, in case y'all didn't know that, I didn't know this until the previous owners told me. The Halos that are in the game, Alluria, like, the gods, because those are gods, like, for different seasons, there was like the gods of Christmas and RK2 and etc. Alluria turned them into Halos. That's what happened there. Like, Alluria turned them into a Halo. So you're wearing a person, by the way. Like, she's literally evil. Like, she's literally evil, and she's like this iridescent looking fairy. She's literally horrible. She murdered a shit ton of people, and you helped, by the way. You helped, by the way. You helped. Like, it's a lore. So we'll be continuing onwards with that. We'll be continuing. We'll continue it.
Yeah,
She'd be elected president of the United.
I
Kay
can't.
is just
Yeah.
clocking. Like, Kay just came here to clock. Came here to clock. Like, oh my god. Like, yes, she would. She'd be elected immediately. But she's not old. Like, I think that would be the only reason why she wouldn't be elected. She's not old. She's youthful. She's turned.
Yes. Can we?
Okay, but yeah.
Yay.
Go ahead, VP.
Yay.
Sorry, names.
Oh, I was gonna pass the word to Noah because I feel like we should talk about what the gameplay of for Fashion Disaster is. Because I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, another runaway game," and I'm like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh."
Yes, please share, you guys. Please share about Fashion Disaster.
Noah, I'll pass the microphone to you. I'll pass the microphone to you.
Oh,
What is
can I?
Fashion Disaster about, Noah? Do
Yes,
you
oh
do
my
the Rachel?
gosh. Noah, please
Um,
tell us.
so so you start off with Somber, Gracie, all in one
Oh,
song.
that one.
You start off as Gracie Abrams. So immediately I'm downvoting the game. So
Okay.
immediately the game's getting downvoted.
Oh my god. No. Okay. Wait. How am I gonna? Okay. Let's describe. So basically, in the most basic of the most intricate, tearing it down to the most finest parts, Fashion Disaster is basically surviving natural disasters to and collect while collecting clothing to build your perfect outfit. So basically, like, we're kind of recontextualizing the way that fashion games work, where they just kind of hand all the beautiful stuff to you, and we're just like, no, we're gonna make you survive to look
Yeah.
good. This is the motto. You need to survive and not look
Yeah,
a
like,
hot.
this is top model. Like, it's serious. There will be, like, the stuff that Tyla had, like, her models doing. Like, she'll learn they have a fear of drowning and, like, throw them in the ocean. Like, that is pretty much, like, the concept of, like, fashion disaster.
Oh my
Like,
god.
that is the concept. It's like, so actually, you don't get to wear your cute fit. You're gonna have to try to survive the natural disaster and try to wear a cute fit and hope nobody steals your wig. All in one.
Literally, can I say my favorite disaster? Can I talk about my favorite disaster?
Go
So just so
ahead.
people know,
Go
it's not like
ahead. Go
normal
ahead.
disaster. It's like some of them are batshit crazy.
Go ahead.
My favorite disaster, my favorite disaster is the rat attack. Basically, a lot of rats are coming out of the sewers, and they are eating the clothing and attacking you, and you have to use a baseball bat to make them fly and explode.
Yes. Very important
Okay.
disaster. Like it's very
all
realistic.
that while yeah, all that while you're like trying to get your pretty clothing, and then after attacking multiple rats, somebody that just joined the game is gonna get that one rare clothing that you always wanted and run away with it, and you're gonna be attacked by rats, and you're gonna
Yes.
cry while
Yes,
you're
like
being
it's
bit by
very
rats.
important. It's very important y'all
Yeah,
experience that. Like it's very significant. Like
yeah,
this is what we wanted to bring.
yeah. All of that while being attacked by rats. Okay. By the way,
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, yeah,
like it's
but
not gonna be
also,
fine. I wish I could say, oh, it's gonna be fine. No, it's not.
but I
Yeah.
also think that we can like are we allowed to share leaks? Are we allowed to share like little sneak
Yeah, go
peeks
ahead, honey bun.
things?
Yay.
Because I feel like people have a misconception that it's like a low quality game or like a lesser quality of MonsterVerse, but I feel like what we've been producing is kind of on a similar level, like a similar vibe. Um, like under Playgirl Dom, like we don't present anything of a low quality. We don't present anything that looks rushed or half-assed. So I'll just show here like one of our favorite maps. It's the Paris map, and I'm honestly so proud of it because it just looks so beautiful. It looks like something that you can have fun with, but you can also just sit back and like gawk at the gorgeousness and pretend you're in Paris when it's storming or there's rats coming out of the sewers and try to
Yes,
eat
like
you. And
honestly,
you
like very
gotta,
realistic to real life. Like
yeah, no, it was very inspiring. It
very
was
inspired by Paris,
very
honestly. Like
but yeah, no, I just wanted to show that because I feel like it was a big misconception that people were having, like, oh, is this gonna be like a slop game, AI slop game? No, it's not. No AI is
mm.
ever gonna be used. No half-assed anything is ever gonna be used. No toolboxes and ever gonna be used, except for that few ads we did with that little baby.
yeah,
But
because we just found it funny.
with that little baby, but the little baby's not coming, so that's okay.
hmm
Yeah, that's I think that's all I have to share. So thank you.
Dude, I showed that ad to my whole family. Why?
I voice acted for it, by the way. I still have the original file. Live version for y'all.
You guys, like, we didn't mention this, but Fashion Disaster is just a really funny project for us because we get to put all of our stupid memes. And I feel like a lot of times, like, with the like sort of silly game genre, I feel like feminine or like girly sort of humor is always missed. Like, we never see stuff relating to us. I don't know how to explain it because I feel like a lot of time, like, our humor is missed out a lot. And I really do enjoy, like, a lot of times where we're able to share that humor in a funny way. That's kind of what Fashion Disaster is. It's just like us recontextualizing, like our jokes regarding like Natalie Nunn, Nicki Minaj, or Somber. Like, I feel like those jokes don't ever get put into games, and that's kind of what Maga Minaj, clock her. But yeah, like I just feel like it never gets to be able to be seen in games, and we kind of just wanted to have an experience where we're able to add in a lot of these jokes and these things that we also enjoy that also give you a gameplay experience where I feel like it has like replayability and y'all able to like just continuously have different rounds and have fun with friends. So, yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to let one last person up before I end this space and let them ask their questions. But I keep on saying before I do, does anyone else on HR have anything else they want to add, read, or whatever? Any questions or etc. before I do so? Say it now or forever hold your peace type vibe. Okay. Okay, let me pull this up. Yeah, for real, they're dead silent. Like trifling.
Stop! 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 I was waiting for
They're
someone to say it.
sick.
Whole house quiet. Whole house quiet.
Oh, survive a somber
Bro,
flop. Oh my god.
I have a question. Okay, a lot of people have questions. I'm sorry, y'all. This is gonna be the last one I'm answering, so I'm gonna let this last person up. Okay. And I feel like it's so fitting that it's Baku the gamer. I feel like it's so fitting. You will be coming up, my love. Come on in.
Oh my
Welcome.
gosh. Hello. Okay. So, oh, hold on. Everything's quiet again. Oh no.
Oh
Go speaker. Hello.
no! Can you hear
Okay,
us?
okay. So I'm really craving this specific food. I just wanted to know if it was going to be added to MonsterVerse. Are you going to like add like waffles into MonsterVerse?
Waffles? Care
Of
about
course you
like the
do. Of course
waffles.
you do.
I don't care about the waffles or pancake thing. I'm really just like here for French toast for real.
She just wanted to be different.
No, I really don't fuck with either. It's just
You
like
just want
French toast.
to breakfast. Oh my god.
Tiago, do you like French toast? That would make so much sense.
No.
Oh my god. Tiago, you like French? Are you lying?
No.
You don't even like French fries.
Yes, I do.
No, you
Oh my
don't.
Do you like
god.
poutine? Do you like poutine?
No, that's not even French. That's not even French.
Girl, what the
No, it's
fuck?
French Canadian.
Canadian is crazy.
We gotta
Well,
remember
Mind you, we don't give a fuck about
Shania
Canada.
Twain and Celine
why'd y'all
Dion
colonize
and
over there if you didn't care about Canada?
and you don't like poutine?
Tiago, you need an answer for your ancestors. Come on now.
Girl, I don't know. I
Whatever.
wasn't there. I don't know.
Okay. I think that was the best possible question we could have gotten. Thank you, Baku.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Okay, I'm about to take you off, but this is where we conclude our stage. Thank you so much, you guys. I've been eating my Chipotle bowl. Sorry.
Wait, Peach, I got a question.
Oh.
No, you
Okay.
don't.
It's for
Well, bye
okay.
bye, y'all. Good night.
Oh my no, it's for fashion
That's my move.
disaster.
Oh, okay,
Can we
got it.
have can we have like Onika burgers falling from the
Okay, so
sky
no.
and they
Oh my
impact
god,
the
no.
ground like
That's
We have an
enough.
idea.
crazy?
Well, bye bye,
Girl,
y'all.
what the fuck?
Good night.
We already thought of that. Don't worry.
Isn't that like on our concept board for something? I swear it was something like
This guy's a
Onika
I
Oh my
fucking
burger.
hate
god.
it
I want
here.
that
It was Oinka. It
one.
was Oinka
I
Buggins.
want that one.
I hate it here. I hate it. Okay, thanks you guys for coming.
Just
Bye
vote me.
bye. Just vote. Just
Bye,
vote.
bye everyone. Oh, just vote,
You ain't
just
got
vote.
nothing
I
to
think I'm
say.
gonna be out, so
Just
just vote.
vote.
just,
Y'all need to get out of here so I can end
Bye
the stage.
bye.